to TableDropZone. My name is Lok.
And my name is Holger.
And today we will give you the analysis for the Battle Report 7.
Let's begin. To start, let's look at the battlefield. So we have a circle made up of these amazing new buildings that you can buy, and actually they are very beautiful and we are using them for the first time for this game. Anyway, so we have an inner circle with a water body in the center that could make it interesting to go there if as a move of desperation. Then we have two small forests on either front and bottom side of this circle, and we have rock formations outside of the circle that could be used for elevated for mech elevation or for generally like cover, etc., to sneak into the circle or around the circle. Now the idea is that probably most of this battle is going to happen around the circle, not so much inside. And each one of us has a slightly different ideal angle. So from my side, it is the central angle straight through, and for Lok, it is the diagonal angle from the top down to the bottom.
So let me introduce my boys, the Orange Storm. It includes 4 strong armor mechs of Supernova, Battlemaster, Zeus, and Cyclops. And I have very tiny and very fast and beautiful mech of Spider. So you can imagine how strategy I will play for this round. Strong shooting from all the big mech.
On my side, my army is a little bit more diverse. I have 2 heavy hitters. One is my Kodiak and the other one is the Executioner. I have a missile boat with very good indirect fire, the Archer, who I hope to keep a little bit hidden, not too much out there. Then I have a very light mech, the Pack Hunter. The idea of the Pack Hunter is to kind of disrupt the enemy lines and get some damage in from behind, hopefully. And of course, I have my Hunchback, which is just basically, it's a Hunchback. I mean, it's not a good mech, but it's going to do some damage and it will probably fall over quite quickly.
So for the first movement, I won the initiative. Then I can have a higher advantage for the movement. So I move my Zeus to the mountain and all other mech in the good, potential shooting position for the next round.
I didn't have initiative, so I had to move first, and that means that I was pretty much forced to pull off my strategy. Now, since this map isn't 100% synchronous, I could use this to kind of force my strategy onto the plane. That means, something to maybe take away from this. Having initiative is not always preferential. So there are reasons, there are moments where you don't want to have initiative, or where it's maybe you can make something out of not having an initiative. So I built up. I dug in my Executioner on the rock formation, which had long distance to everything that did not come closer, and everything else I kind of pushed into a position where I could shoot around the buildings into the same area, general area of the map, which was this horizontal line across this imaginary horizontal line across the center. And that is how I positioned everything. My idea with the Pack Hunter wasn't really to shoot, it was really to put it into a position where he could easily cross to the other side of the field next round. But as we learned, this will not happen.
In the shooting phase, I have 2 mechs who can shoot. It's a Cyclops and Spider, and luckily I got 2 damage of the Hunchback.
On my side, it looked a little bit different. I had 3 mechs who could shoot. There was the Archer, Executioner, and Pack Hunter. With the Archer, I failed to hit the Spider. And the Executioner and Pack Hunter both managed to deal 1 damage to the Battlemaster, so I could lay 2 damage on the Battlemaster in the first round. So in the second round, I originally wanted to take down the Battle Master because it was kind of in my again general line of sight. So I started with not moving the Executioner until Locke moved her Zeus into a wonderful position where I could perfectly target it from all angles. So I decided to move all my other mechs into a line of sight position to the Zeus to hopefully take down this very well armored mech in one go.
Maybe it's was my mistake because I was so confident with the strong armor of my mech. That's why I put the Zeus there without any protection because I think he was so strong that cannot be killed. Because with that I can position all other mech in also good shooting position too.
If there was, I was really counting the dots on the paper. Would this work? Yeah, so shooting in round 2 for me was just all out onto one single target, the poor Zeus. So with nearly everything I had, I fired at the Zeus. I managed to kill it at the end with the Pack Hunter, who almost all my mechs hit pretty much every shot because there was not much to fail. And then I had the Archer free to have a go at the Spider, dealing 2 additional damage to the Spider. Not quite what I had hoped for, but at least the Zeus was down and out, and I had already taken one very well armored mech out of the game.
That was a very interesting shooting phase for my army. So my Supernova will successfully kill the Hunchback. However, he had to overheat himself. That's why he really slow for the next round. And the Cyclops can got 4 damage to the Archer. And the other mech couldn't do anything because he was so unlucky with the dice rolling, and my Zeus was just die. And didn't get any damage to his army. It was so painful.
You did 1 damage on my Pack Hunter with the final shot.
It's so strong and only one successful hit.
Yeah, that was very important for me. Yeah. So this round I had initiative, and it was very important for me to have that because you have this rule that if you attack another mech in close combat, it's locked into combat. This I used as well. I used my Pack Hunter to lock down the Spider so it couldn't get behind any of my mechs and disrupt the rest of my strategy. With that, I had all the other 3 mechs free to target one of the other stronger mechs, and in this case it was the Cyclops, who had just moved into a position where I could easily target him.
For this round, I was so unlucky again when my fast mech Spider was blocked, and Supernova was over his last round, so couldn't move much. And that's why I only moved my Cyclops to the Batchall cover. So only that for the movement.
Yeah, so the shooting in round 3 went pretty much the same as the shooting in round 2. Most of my mechs fired everything they had at one single target. In this case, it was the Cyclops, and dealt crazy amounts of damage until it finally went down. And of course the Pack Hunter and the Spider had a close combat situation where each dealt 1 damage to the other.
The Spider was locked in for the close combat, and Supernova was so far away from the battlefield, so I can only shoot with the Battle Master and Cyclops, and I hit something, but couldn't kill any of his mech. So it is the last round, and the best result I can have is a draw because I only have 3 mech. So my strategy is just like keep all of my mechs alive and maybe kill one of his mech. So with that strategy, I first move my Battle Master and Supernova in the position that he can shoot some of his mech. Ideally the Archer because he's the weakest one. And I move the Spider in the end because it's very fast and it can move to the back of the archer and Kodiak because both of the mech move already, so they couldn't do anything.
Yeah, this round I was a bit too confident in winning already because I had removed two very big obstacles from the playing field. So I decided to put my pack hunter into the forest where it would be safe, and then move my archer into a position where I could at least use indirect fire and medium distance to something. And I saw that the Battlemaster was then moved so that it could shoot the archer, so I put my Kodiak as a blocking mech in front of it and left the back of both bare, not realizing that the spider was able to fully just move in there. And the executioner couldn't see it because the spider was too close to the rocks, so there was no line of sight. Luckily, I had placed my pack hunter into a position in the forest where it was 3 inches from the border of the forest, meaning it was able to see the spider and also attempt to shoot out, but I mean through forest and TMM of 3.
Actually, I didn't prepare for that. I thought it's not like no one can shoot my spider, he can alive. Oh my goodness.
So this was tremendously lucky on my end. And so that's why I moved everything I moved the way I moved.
That made the last round very interesting for the shooting phase because now it really depends on the die luck. I still have a chance to get a draw.
There was a real chance. There was a real chance. I mean, there was a heart-stopping moment. The moment the spider moved, there was no, I did not see that.
And you know the spider very fast with the TMM 3, so shooting him is not easy to hit. So maybe I have a chance.
There was a real chance at that moment.
Yeah. So even though spider were on the back of the archer with a short distance, but it was only like hit once. So 2 damage, and it still keep the archer alive. So
with 1 point of inner structure.
So I couldn't kill any of his mech.
Yeah, but so I used the indirect fire of the archer combined with the pack hunter to also destroy the spider. And the rest of the mechs had laser focused on the Battlemaster, bringing it down to just 2 points of inner structure, but not destroying it. And with that, I won! But that was really like the end of it was so exciting. It could have really ended either way.
Excited,
it was really,
I feel so excited. I could win.
It was so close. It was really like down to dice luck. She missed 1 dice. I barely hit both. One was like spot on the number.
Yeah. Actually, for the game, I found it very interesting because at the beginning I was wrong. I make a mistake with the Zeus. But I was excited for the last round when I can slowly move him on the back of his 2 of his mechs. So maybe I get something here. But for this game, to be honest, I feel that like today was not my day to win because I was so unlucky with the rolling die.
Yeah, in round 2 the dice rolling
and
was
the last round
really,
same.
really on my end. I mean, the reason why dice rolling for me was easier in the second round was because I had everything in partial cover, and the Zeus was out in the open. So it gave me a massive edge on hitting things. So that was kind of the long and short end of it.
Yeah.
And of course, the same was also true in round 3, where I had 3 mechs able to basically almost freely fire on the Cyclops. One of them didn't even have to deal with partial cover, whereas the Cyclops was only 1 mech to shoot at something, and the Supernova was so far back. That's why I had a much better positioning in the end. For
and actually, you positioned your mech were very well. That's why I couldn't focus on the shooting in 1 mech at the same time. That's why I try to shoot everything, and it doesn't have effective.
Spread yourself too thin.
Yeah. But I couldn't do anything more. Yeah,
Yeah,
with
no,
a lot
it was
poison
true.
and very slow mech. Yeah.
Slow mechs combined with me forcing in my strategy in round 1, leaving you basically with only the ability to react throughout the game, was kind of the deal. So this shows having initiative is not always a good thing. Sometimes it's better to move first, especially when it's in a phase of the game where things are not yet decided, where the strategy is not yet built up, because moving first means your opponent will react to it, and that means you can play a mind game, you can force a strategy, a thinking in there, and this has a massive lasting impact on the whole game. So that's a truth, something that I learned here in a very, very nice way.
Yeah. Then we enjoy the game a lot.
Yeah, it was very exciting, a very, very, very good and exciting game.
Yeah, and I hope you guys also enjoy our games today.
If you did, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and that's all from our side.
Yeah, so thank you so much for supporting and watching our video, and we see you next time.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.